Okay, so you're thinking about diving into the world of underwater scooters.
Hmm.
This Sublue vapor has been making some waves, and we've got this Spanish unboxing video to unpack.
Yeah, unboxing videos, they're everywhere. But hey, who needs subtitles, right? We can figure this thing out together.
Exactly. Right off the bat, they're really, really pushing how tough the packaging is.
Which, if you're spending that much on an underwater scooter, it better arrive in one piece.
For sure. Like, imagine getting ready for your big diving trip, and then, bam,
Yeah.
dented scooter. Not a good start.
Not at all.
And speaking of being prepared, they packed in a ton of accessories. Charger, camera mounts, even a wrist strap.
Good. I mean, that's a good sign. Those extra goodies, they can add up fast, especially if you have to buy them separately.
Totally. And that camera mount, smart move. Everyone wants those epic underwater shots these days. But okay, enough about the extras. Let's talk power. We're talking battery here, 13,000 milliamp.
13,000.
That's a lot of juice. Like, how many hours underwater are we talking?
Well, that mAh figure, milliampere hour, for those who like the technical stuff, it basically tells you how much the battery holds. Think of it like fuel in a car. A bigger tank means you can go farther in theory, but how far depends on how efficiently your engine uses that fuel, right? Same with the scooter.
Okay, so the big question is, how efficient is this scooter in the water? We need to see it in action.
Exactly. And they threw around that term mixed use for battery life, which doesn't really tell us much at this point. Marketing,
Class.
So we need to see some real-world testing in their next videos to really judge that battery. But I will say, they showed a built-in charge indicator on the battery, which I really like.
Yeah, that's actually super helpful.
It is. Imagine being out on a dive and suddenly dead scooter. That indicator could save you from a tricky situation.
Talk about attention to detail. Okay, design-wise, they kept using the word futuristic. I don't know about you, but it seems a little much. And they said it weighs 8.6 kilograms. Is that heavy for one of these things?
Well, design is subjective, right? But it's not just about looks. It can actually affect how the scooter moves through the water. Hydrodynamics, it all plays a role in efficiency. Now, 8.6 kilograms, that's on the lighter side for these types of underwater scooters, which is good for handling. But that could mean they went with less powerful motors to keep the weight down. It's a trade-off.
Always a trade-off. Speaking of which, let's talk speed. They said the Vapor has 3 speed modes, topping out at a cool 10 km/h.
10 km/h. Sounds impressive, but
What?
remember water resistance. It's a whole different ballgame than cruising on land. 10 km/h on land versus in the water. Two completely different experiences?
Right. Like, can it actually reach that top speed underwater? We need to see it to believe it.
Exactly. Unboxing videos, they're great for first impressions, but the real test is in the water. Show us what you got, Sublue.
So, it sounds like we need more information, but overall, this Sublue Vapor seems promising.
I agree with that. This unboxing gives us the specs, the design, but we need the how it actually performs in real-world conditions.
Yeah, those are the key things to look for in their future videos. How long does that battery really last? How well does it handle at those faster speeds? And how deep can you actually take this thing?
Exactly, because specs on paper only tell part of the story.
Totally. This whole thing got me thinking, where would you even use this scooter? Reefs? Open water? Caves, maybe?
Yeah.
Your needs would be totally different depending on the environment, right?
100%. Are you zipping around trying to cover a lot of ground? Or are you taking your time exploring the nooks and crannies? That changes everything.
For sure. And that's something to think about for anyone considering an underwater scooter. It's not just about the bells and whistles. It's about finding the right tool for the job.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
Figure out your needs, then find the scooter that fits. Don't get caught up in the hype.
Words to die by. Thanks for breaking it down with me.
Anytime.
And for everyone listening, let us know your thoughts. Would you rock this Sublue Vapor? Where would you take it? Hit us up on social media, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, happy diving.